Here we look at partial derivatives given a contour map. In this case, mixed partials, we're going to look at a fxy, or the partial of f with respect to x and then y. And we just want to know whether it's positive or negative as we look at the contour map. So here is our curve, x squared e to the negative y. Here's the partial with respect to x, and then the partial with respect to y. And then I chose a point over in the first quadrant, so therefore we have that fxy is going to be negative. So here is the graph of our contour map. We're going to find the average rate of change in between these 2 points right here. Notice that my function values are increasing. I'm going from 1 to 1.5. I'm going in the positive x direction, and then I'm going to slide it up, right? So I'm going in the y direction. And what happens to my fx as I move up into the y direction? Is it increasing or decreasing? And so therefore is fxy positive and negative? In this case, it's going to be negative because fx will be decreasing as I move in the y direction. So the average rate of change in between my first 2 points right here is going to be positive because 1.5 minus 1 is going to be positive. I get 1.73 is the average rate of change in the bottom 2 points. And then I slide up in the y direction, but still moving in the x direction, looking at the rate of change in the x direction. So again, it's going to be positive because 2 minus a half, 1.5 is going to be positive. So therefore, as you can see, my average rate of changes are decreasing across here because 1.73 is larger than 1.351. And as I moved, I went up. My average rate of change became smaller. So therefore, and then just thinking about fractions, if I have a positive numerator, and if I have a smaller denominator and a larger denominator, which one of these two is going to be bigger? That is going to be the one with the smaller denominator. So therefore, again, it looks like fx is increasing as I move up in the y direction. So fx is decreasing in the y direction. So fxy is going to be negative. And again, that's because the change in my function values is constant. It's always going to be a half. So if I have a larger distance in between my contour lines, my numbers are going to be getting smaller, or my fx values are going to be decreasing. So therefore, fxy is going to be negative.